Authority and Swadi Mone say, Yaba one so dreadful. I will how be our name. If you know my ira, dear say ye, Tika Yajiwa and Fakwanso. Anyhow would whoopee, Yenya Daja change so dreadful, and no ma echo, said Yabaya will bet Yassi. Yanis Swadi Mone say, Yaba Sumo. Near Somosompa, the Ghana Shippers Authority, our Ghana Shippers House, Rich Accra, Gapuha Towers, Tema, NCA Building, 4th Gardens, Chupe, Oakmas, Takradi Shippers Center, Takradi, Yamusa Building, Sansuna Gumbihini, Tamale, Yawo Complaints Unit, Ewo Elibu, Paga, Aflau Boda, Sansuna Kutukarium Shejinabia, and a Takutel, Takradi, Fred, 0302 666915, and I toll free number 0800-300-55.
Ghana Shippers Authority, providing shipping solutions.
Hello, grace-filled morning. A warm welcome to Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. You can also join us live on YouTube on Omanfm and Facebook on Ecto TVGH. Tune in to Ashfm in Kumasi for more Maritime and Port News. I am Nanesi Boateng in our stories this morning. Travelers may have to continue paying higher airfares due to the significant difference in the Bank of Ghana, International Air Transport Association and Forex Bureau exchange rates. On Thursday, June 29, 2022, the weight average of Bank of Ghana's daily interbank FX rate was 7 Ghana cedis 22 pesos to $1. However, the IATA rate set by Standard Chart and the rate at which Ghanaian travelers purchase airline ticket was 8 Ghana cedis 20 pesos to $1. This means for $1,000 ticket, the consumer is paying an extra 980 Ghana cedis due to the significant difference in the FX rate. Forex Bureau rate also differs significantly from the Bank of Ghana's rate. As of June 29, $1 was trading at 8 Ghana cedis. In an interview on the sidelines of the just-ended IATA AGM, Willie Walsh, IATA's Director General, said it is difficult to align the rate. According to him, it is impossible to solve because these differences have existed forever and they are not going to be easily aligned, and the rates are calculated on a different basis, giving no solution to the situation. International Air Transport Association IATA is a trade association for the world's airline, representing some 290 airlines or 83% of total air traffic. The association supports many areas of aviation activities and help formulate industry policy on critical aviation issues. The Chief Executive Officer of Vaschi Maritime, Lars Jason, says composite index shared another 3% for a year-on-year decline of 16%. He said container spot rates are tumbling and there are no signs of the usual pre-peak season turbo boost. According to the analyst, the continued decline in spot rate on the Asia-Europe and Trans-Pacific trade lane implies that balance between supply and demand in these key trade is markedly worse than what they normally see at this point of the year. The North Europe component of the WCI declined 4% this week to $9,240 per 40 foot, but would arguably have dropped significantly more but for the chronic congestion at North Europe hub ports, which is causing carriers to blank a number of westbound sailing next month. However, since the start of the year, the gradual weekly erosion of short-term rate on the route has left this week's reading some 24% down year-on-year, with some carriers discounting at substantially higher levels. Meanwhile, on the Trans-Pacific spot rate are also falling rapidly as demand softens. This week's Fritos Baltic Index FBX saw a decline of 15% for Asia to US West Coast rate to $7,599 per 40 foot and a drop of 13% for East Coast rate to $10,113 per 40 foot. An eastbound rate have slumped by around 50% since the beginning of April, a decline suspected to continue at pace. The collapse in Trans-Pacific short-term rate was reflected in the new Shifex index published by the Shift Supply Chain Freight platform. Its US West Coast component dipped below $7,000 this week to an average of $6,521 per 40 foot. If you just joined us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. The latest report from Project 44 shows that ocean carriers are resorting to more aggressive blanking strategies to manage a dip in demand. The Supply Chain Logistics and Technology platform June Ocean Carrier Report says the 2 million alliance of Maersk and MSC was the most aggressive, cutting back its services by as much as 71% in the second week in May. Project 44 further noted that ocean freight spot rates in free fall and demand for containers down year on year, carriers have moved to project profitability. Moreover, Project 44 report notes that increasing trend of carriers to revert vessels to more profitable routes, leaving some network trade as coast services without a ship assigned. Josh Brazil, Vice President of Supply Chain Insight at 44, also noted that vessel nominal TEU capacity data shows that there's more tonnage available, but carriers appear to be putting the brakes on softening spot rates by tightening up supply on certain routes while switching tonnage to the most profitable trade lanes. Meanwhile, cargo lead times are improving due to an easing of port congestion, and transshipment rollover are decreasing according to Project 44. And finally, Drewry, in its latest container forecast report published, shows that container shipping pandemic-fueled boom cycle has undoubtedly taken a turn in recent months, but lingering congestion is likely to prevent a swift return to normal. Falling demand has driven container spot rates lower on a weekly basis over the last 4 months, and high inflation is eroding confidence that volumes will stage much of a comeback. Although carriers have proven that they can deploy strategies to upload profit despite lower volumes, as evidenced from Q1 result, container shipping stock have certainly taken a hit. Drewry reports notes that while the container market has definitely turned, the widening down of high rates and carrier profit will likely take some time, with no significant losing likely until the second half of 2023. So on this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News, Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. I am Nanesi Boateng, my producer Kwekwa Boje. Have a great Maritime and Port Day.
Yensu akwan suju medie hia mo man bia nkanko edi Ghana eku wiase na di wiase so ba Ghana Shippers Authority ani suade hunu ne se ye bebo nsuo so adwadifo e wo haw bia wonam mu efri no ma ayra dia seye sika yaji wa emfa kwan so eni haw ahodo pi ye nya adaje kyen nsuo so adwadifo